Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here with Ross Benjamin, SBR contributor, and today we're going to give you a quick pitching report about a couple games. Let's go first with the Detroit Tigers, who are calling upon Aníbal Sanchez. Now, Ross, don't you think that he's had a pretty steady performance this 2014 season?
I certainly agree. He's posted a very good 3.37 ERA and an excellent 1.06 whip in 20 starts this season. When I broke down his performance line, Dex, I found some interesting discoveries. He's been much better on the road than at home. He's also been superior at night as opposed to during the day. He's allowed just 4 home runs in 120 and a third innings of work this season. That's not good. That's terrific. That equates to 1 home run per 30.1 innings pitched, which is unheard of for a starting pitcher these days.
All right, well, that definitely gives us some good ideas of where we should be going to. In this case, for the Blue Jays, they're giving the nod to R.A. Dickey. And in your expert opinion, Ross, what changed since he won the Cy Young in 2012 with the Mets? He simply doesn't just look like the same pitcher that he was since signing with the Jays. Don't you think?
Yeah, that's a pretty astute observation. I think he's gone from a knuckleball specialist to a gopher ball specialist. He's been victimized by the long ball this season, especially at home, where he's given up 14 home runs over 76 innings of work. Look, since his Cy Young Award-winning season in 2012 with the Mets, he's allowed 55 home runs in 376 and two-thirds innings. That's not going to get it done, Dex. No matter how good you pitch, when you give up that many home runs, it's going to hurt you in some way, shape, or form.
No doubt, yeah, definitely. In this case, give us the goods. Who are you giving the edge to?
With Dickey's vulnerability and giving up the long ball and having to face a powerful Tigers lineup that has power right through the lineup, 1 through 9, this isn't an ideal matchup for Dickey. Contrarily, as I alluded to earlier, Sanchez has been much better on the road. He's been much better at night. So my nod here goes to Aníbal Sanchez over R.A. Dickey.
Fantastic, my man. All right, before I let you go, let me pick your brain a little bit more. The other game that we're looking at is the Dodgers against the Brewers. Now, the Dodgers are calling up on Josh Beckett, but it kind of looks to me like that he's a little bit regressing after getting on such an encouraging start this year. Now, do you think that it could simply be a bump in the road, or is it a real concern for the right-hander?
Well, I'd be a little bit concerned if I was the Dodgers brass, based on the fact he's had injury problems in both 2012 and 2013 that drastically cut his season short. Now, having said that, I don't think it's panic time yet. But, in the last 3 starts, this guy has posted a lofty 8.25 ERA and 2.33 whip, and he surrendered 5 home runs while lasting just 12 innings. The silver lining for Beckett here, in 8 starts on the road this season, he's compiled an exceptional 2.28 ERA. So we'll see what happens. The jury's still out on that, but I would still have a little bit of concern based on his last 3 starts, Dax.
All right, so Ross, now we've talked about Kyle Lawson a few times in the last couple of weeks, and it looks like he's on the same kind of downward spiral path as Beckett in recent starts. And do you think that the Brewers are headed, the head honchos there should be worried about that he might have actually hit a wall?
I don't think so. You look at his last 3 starts, yeah, he's posted a lofty 5.40 ERA. However, a lot of that is attributed to his last start, which was his worst performance in the year at St. Louis, where he allowed 7 earned runs and 9 hits in 4 innings. This guy's pitched extremely well at Miller Park in Milwaukee this season with a 2.32 ERA, an excellent 0.88 whip, and a better than 8-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. I'd be nowhere near concerned about Los as I am about Beckett at this point.
All right, man, this definitely looks like it wasn't easy pickings for you. And believe me, I'm really glad that it's you that's making the picks right now. But what's the verdict on this one?
Well, gee, thanks, Dex. Anyway, Beckett's pitched better on the road. Los has had a similar plight at home. Both guys entered tonight not so sharp in recent starts. So, yes, this is a very tough call. The deciding factor for me is quite simple. 14 of the last 20 meetings between these clubs have gone under the total, including 9 of the last 11 played at Miller Park at Milwaukee. I'm going to have the smallest of leans here on going under the total in this contest.
All right, my man. Thank you once again. I really appreciate all your insights for this, and I'll see you this Monday.
Have a fantastic weekend, Dax.
You as well, and everybody that's watching us as well. And for SportsbookReview.com, this is Dax Floyd.